does. She might stay there, she might not. Alright. So getting started. I'm gonna go do a new game. So I can... We can start from the beginning. It's not a too... I don't think we'll beat it in this stream, but...
Morning, Ava. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Alright, let me turn the mouse sensitivity down so that you guys don't vomit. Am I missing it? There it is. Wow, it's already at the lowest. Okay. I just have to be careful not to swing it around too much, if you know what I mean. I got a problem with that, swinging it around all over the place. All over the place? All over the place. Yeah, and I did hear you cracking up back there, all the way from here. Even with the headphones on. Which I can hear the cat snoring, too, with these headphones on. Oh, hey! Hello, laziest noob. Apparently you're not the laziest, because you click follow. But thanks for joining us today. Just got started.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
I always have to look out. I like to go look at space and think that one day maybe I'll get to go into space. Probably not. Wait. Oh, where the arrows are.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
Laziest, how many times Laziest Noob has heard that? Probably a bunch. Well, the good and bad news, I actually did a Let's Try for this game. And I quite liked it, and I always meant to go back and finish it. It was actually set for one of our game club games, but long story short, it ended up getting canceled. But I've wanted to go back. And typically, I don't like to stream puzzle games. I just ran back the way I can. God damn it. But I normally don't like to stream puzzle games, but this one, the puzzles weren't too hard. And even with my memory, I think I will. I think I'll at least be able to get going. Wait, was I supposed to do something else too? I'll probably go this way, because that's not how I came in, is it? Yes, it is. So this way? There we go. Anything interesting in here? But yeah, puzzle games, unless you're really good at making sure to always get them. Okay, current ship status is as following. Recommend addressing the power fluctuations. Can I stream? Okay. Oh, weird. You scroll by moving the mouse up and down. That's strange. I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully there will be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up, which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there. Hopefully we won't need you, but we will miss you in the land of the living. I'll make sure Tom checks on you regularly. I know he does anyway, but I like to think I'm helping. Captain McLean has sent several emails insisting I check the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. That's from, oh, technical operator. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. I'm initiating my cryostasis in a short while. I imagine a lot will change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be woken up next in 10 years. So to you, I'd like to wish a good life. Wow. That would be so weird, right? Like if this kind of thing becomes a norm where you get put to sleep for years at a time and then other people aren't, like that would be like, how is that even going to work? Or if we even make it that far. No, like you scroll the text by moving the mouse up and down instead of like either clicking on a progress bar type, not progress bar, but a scroll bar, or by using the mouse wheel. You actually like move it down like you're looking down. Not bad, just interesting.
What's
remember
the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Europa is ready to launch. Hey-oh, I don't know what that means. Technology. Space. The future. Weird things doing things that are weird. You know you're in the future.
Bay 3.
Oh yeah, Bay 4 you say? Alright, let me just take a peek in here. I don't think there's much in the way of things like collectibles in this game, but there are like optional puzzles that I'd like to do. I like the minimal UI as well. But I mean, it's given the type of game it is, it's not really surprising. It doesn't really need one. Yeah, my cat's name is in fact
Retro?
Kitty.
Go.
Fido.
Go.
Guidance.
Go.
Control.
Go.
Telcon.
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Separate.
Ah. This is one thing I regret.
Engaging
I don't think I'll
retrofire.
ever get to see space.
I'm running the program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
I mean, obviously I can see space, you know, from Earth, and we're technically in
door.
space. Don't get technical on me.
Welcome
smartass.
to Europa.
More like Euro. Oh wait, we already did that one. Damn it. Well, I'm out of Europa jokes. Yeah, the puzzles in this game are not too bad. At least the ones I got to. I think I got about maybe halfway into the game, roughly. Yeah, I kind of am on Hoth. Could slice open a whatever that thing was and live inside of it. I want to take Kitty to space. She'd love it. Floating around, no gravity. She'd be fine.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Sorry, I was drinking. Thought it was going to go on a little bit longer. Good thing I got this box. See? Easy puzzles. That's the hardest one in the game.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
This game, I think, is around 8-ish hours long. So yeah, you can right-click to suck up these little energy balls, LOL. And then left-click to put them into the slots again, LOL, to open the doors.
I
LOL?
wonder why the ground
No.
team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
There's your purple lights. So, gee, I wonder why they made these tests that only a human could solve.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
That doesn't sound foreboding. And yes, no, you never trust the computer AI, especially when it's all deep and raspy. Oh. Obviously, it's just kind of showing us the very basic mechanics we're going to use to solve the more difficult puzzles later on. Oh no, when I take this, the door closes. Well, I guess we're out of ideas. If only I could grab it from inside. Look at that. I'm smarter than the computer, Tom. I'm smarter than you. You're stupid. You need my help.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
All right. So we need to get you out. Because that closed this door, right? That powers this door? Yeah. All right. So we grab that. We still have to... get back up there. Okay, that powers that door. Gotcha. Wait, can I? No, I can't shoot through there. All right. I mean, I can drop down, but I don't think that's going to really do us any good, because that's just get us right back where we need to go. Sup, Ram? Ram? How about Ram? Alright, damn it. Why am I stuck already? This one doesn't seem that hard. So we got to get the glowy ball from here to there. Right. Wait, no, wait, we can't pick this one up, can we? No. Because there's the two different types. There's the one that's like encased. That one you can pick up. Oh, wait, can I? No, I can't throw that up there. No, you can't throw it all, I don't believe. Ah, the Witcher with the which Witcher? Which Witcher? Witcher 3 or the other one? All right, so this one has to go there because we can't really do anything otherwise. This one we can throw up there, but that doesn't really help because that door is closed. Or was there anything out there? Wait, no. Oh, wait. Can you do this? I don't think you can. Oh, you know what? Wait, no, shit. Wait, hold on. I got it, I think. I don't think this works. Oh, okay, never mind. It does. My bad. I didn't think they were interchangeable. My bad. I thought the ones that you placed could only go in the one, like the encasements could only go there. My bad.
So if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Oh, Conan Exiles I have not played yet. I thought about it. Because you could be naked. I was like, hell yeah. Of course I don't play that. Oh. This thing is not working well. Anything down here? Nope. Yeah, Witcher 2 was great. Witcher 1 I actually did not like. Oh, wait, I think I can... There we go. Whoa. Oh, I see. It's... just doesn't work well.
Add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Oh, my Doom playthrough? That was how you found the channel? Doctor? Yeah, that was a good series. I love that game. And I actually started watching... Oh, I know why, because I got a strike on one of those videos here recently. But I started watching part of that series again. I was like, oh man, this is a good series. Like I like a video or a series when oh, hello, thanks for following, Ram. But yeah, I like it. Like I'm very happy with a series when I can watch it myself and be entertained, right? Okay, oh, and this is a switch as well. So we got it up. What do we need in here, by the way? Oh, we just need one. Oh, I see what we need to do. Give me that.
My
oh, wow.
instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories. Conflicts.
I like this aspect of it too, where he's got like two versions of the AI, because one had to run the satellite and then one had to run space. So basically they were split off at a common point. So they were exactly equal for a while. But then when they split, because they had different duties or things to learn, they became different based on what they learned, right? I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so this doesn't do us any good because there's not a switch here, right? There is a switch here. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see. So we need to flip the switch to the power, grab this ball, throw it in here. Y'all basically getting the gist of this, especially with the levers. Basically, the lever says where it's grabbing the power from. So I switched it to be powered from the top. This way I can grab this, and it still will be powered up. And this door obviously needs two power units, whatever you want. Power batteries, whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I've heard Conan Exiles. I don't know. Some people really seem to like it. I don't know if people started hating it recently due to some changes. But I just couldn't deal with another fantasy style in that type just yet. I just kind of got burned out on it. Even Citadel was pushing it. Ah, so that unpowers that. Oops. Hold your horses. Jump over here. Power this one. Power that one. And forward we go. What'd you ask, Ram?
This is the command
Oh
center.
yeah, Saints Row.
You can check on the crew status from here.
Oh, okay, just alternates between different things. Fortuna. It's a low orbit around Europa. It can house a crew of 12. Serves as a communication transport link between Earth and Europa's surface base. Only 12? This place is pretty big for only being able to serve 12 people. Or house 12 people. So it looks like the paths, rotation, orbits, there we go, of Europa and the satellite that we were on surrounding it. Jupiter, second largest physical body in our solar system, has a large gravitational impact which stretches and squashes Europa. This creates geothermal energy inside Europa, a source of great heat. This has created a subsurface ocean. I'm gonna guess it cycles down. Yeah, okay, cool. Battlefront 2? No, I don't really plan on playing that one. I'm not gonna read all of these. This is the crew. Hey, there's Ava Turing. The person this game's named after. No, it's not actually named after her. The actual Turing Test. Also, are some of these like that's totally a real person? Like these two look like totally real people. Like that's, you know, computer. Like that looks like that's probably a person. But that looks like a graphical. That's a real person. That's also a graphical thing. So we know where. Well, we know that 6 of them are alive at least. 4 of them not so much, or you know, lost signal. We don't want to write them off just yet. The loading bay. Ground base was built using thousands of tons of resources shipped to Europa through an interplanetary network. Europa base modules. Europa's base is built beneath Europa's surface, buried in the ice. Modular nature allows it to be reconstructed according to the mission's need. I don't know how that would work underground, but we'll just kind of ignore that. It's a drilling platform, drilled board, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, maybe that is a hint at something. Probably not, though. Okay. I'm not going to read too much into it. I really doubt it actually means anything. Uh-oh, we got our gun out. Time for the FPS section. No, there's no, as far as I know, there's no shooting here. All right, later, Ram. Sorry if I missed you. Hey, the French man's crustacean. That was a long name. You make me stretch out my title again, aren't you? Hold on. Let me... Actually, I forgot to do it on this screen. I think that's why I did that. There we go. I did it on the other screen, not that one. The text thingamabob.
What conditions should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel,
but hey, thank you for following, by the way.
Ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
I don't like the way you said accident. Tom, can you sound slightly less creepy if at all possible? Alright, so there's the door out. We need 2. That shuts down that door. Actually, what happens when we do that? Alright, so those doors are now both open. To what end? We can pop that in there, but I don't think that's going to help us. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait. Looking the answer right in the face. And it's metal, steel, cold face.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Thanks for the science lesson, Tom. So is this powered up? It is. Alright, so we need to grab... Oh, God. Probably should walk directly into the incredibly strong magnetic field. Gonna cause brain cancer if this space radiation doesn't need it. You know, I actually thought about using my slanket and like putting that on her bed. Is there a way to kill it? I thought there was a way to turn it off. Oh, I think you have to take the power out of it. It might not always be possible. I don't see a power in this one. But yeah, I've thought about putting my green slanket on her bed if she'll actually lay on it. She does like the slanket. And then trying the chroma color it. I haven't really messed with it, so I don't know how well that would work. But by God, we'd give it a try. Let's move this here. I'm gonna guess. I mean, I have played these puzzles, but my memory's bad and it has been a while. So I don't remember exactly the answer to these puzzles. But I do, I understand, how they are set up. Tom stands for totally obviously the murderer. That's the most logical thing, I think. I mean, he's got that deep voice. The way he said accidents sounded suspicious as hell. Yeah.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Which wasn't short, their lifetime's relatively short because I am the obvious murdering robot. Alright, so there's no way we're going to be able to take that with us, I don't think. Let's get another magnet. Yeah, green screen cat sleeping would be way better. Alright, so we're going to pull this over. Nothing in here, right? Okay. Pull this in the path of the magnet, which is right here. This one's not powered up, though. There it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, well then. That powers the bridge. YouTuber's... Oh, the YouTuber's life. Yeah. I thought about trying that one out. Okay, so now we can... I like that effect when you walk through the magnet. It's like, you really shouldn't be doing that if you value your thinking. Your thinking sponge. Ah. Does not move the magnet, but it moves this. So now... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. This one is powered. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. I know. Oops. Nope. You need to be right here. Because we need to get this bridge over there. Actually, is it going to let us move this? Oh, it is. Oh, wait. It doesn't go over there. I thought we were going to have to put the bridge underneath the magnet and then have it drop. All right, let's see what's over here before we think too much. Oh, I've actually done some face cam stuff. I mean, I guess I could do another one. Like another face reveal and make it out like it was a big deal. There we go. Now we can move the magnet. Alright, so we want the magnet here. I like how it shows that little light on the bottom so that you know where the magnet's pull is going to be. But yeah, I've done face cam before. But it's like, well, you could look at my ugly mug, or you could look at a sweet sleeping kitty cat. And I figure more people would like to watch the cat. Yeah, some of my old tea time videos, the most recent one I did with Face was the review I did for the, what's it called? The that C4 energy drink stuff. Look directly into the magnetic rays. Or magnetic pull. I don't really think there's magnetic rays. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just saving some scientists. Totally different. Oh yeah, extra live streams. Forgot about that. Yeah, I've done that too. So we need... Is this... No. Alright, so... So we've got 2. We need 3 for this door, right? Yeah. There wasn't anything in here, was there? It's just kind of a side room they didn't have anything for. Oh yeah, there's the C4 review. I find it funny that the C4 review, like half the comments for that video were like, oh my god, you've lost so much weight. Which of course, I actually do like that a lot of people notice that, just from face cam. It was nice that people noticed that, but also kind of funny. Oh wait, we have one in the magnet, duh. I keep forgetting about the one in the magnet. Alright. We're still gonna need to get across, though. That should be easy. So we can just pop, oop, nope, all the way, there you go. Pop it in there, run across, grab it, and in we go.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
One thing I don't like with him talking, or when he talks, is that, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when we're in tighter quarters, his voice doesn't resonate as much. Which would make sense, except that we're wearing a helmet. So he should just be talking, like, directly into our head. He really shouldn't be, like, resonating. Unless we've taken our helmet off, and he's talking to the speakers, but I don't believe that's the case here. I don't believe that's what's happening. Ooh. It's dark and spooky. Was the drink good? It was alright. It didn't really help me for energy. Oh, need to get 2 of them. So we need 2 of the ones that we can actually grab. Is there anywhere else we could put one of those? From that door we could. Alright, where's another one? I'm gonna guess that's gonna actually play into things here. I don't want to drop down just yet, though. Was there a... So we need to actually swap these. Which that should be easy enough. I don't know if this is necessarily the way we were supposed to do this, to be honest. I feel like it wasn't. That's alright. We beat it an even smarter way. Well, we haven't beat it yet, so maybe not talk too much smack yet. There we go. I also need to keep an eye out, because in some of these corridors, there's like a side corridor, and those are optional puzzles, and I want to do those.
How does the ISA know you're going to make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
See, it's much clearer here.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a
Echoing
mission.
here. Damn it. I was hoping to talk more, but... And I am trying to catch what they're talking about, because I know quite a bit of the story was fairly confusing. Ah, damn. Alright, so we need to... Wait, what? What we need is one of the grabbable ones. There we go. Because we want that here. Drop you. Because we want to be able to grab it through the window. Grab the ball through the window. Again, I don't necessarily remember doing this puzzle, but I remember how things like this happen. Like, okay, so if you have a window that faces one of the powers, you're probably going to need to grab it like that. The ball version. The ball lightning. Yeah, she Tally had some, like, itchiness going on, which apparently is a common side effect. Though she didn't have it. A lot of people said they had itchiness, like, in their, like, on the top of their head. That only happened to me once when I had, like, a double dose of it. Like I was trying to see if, because I wasn't getting that energy really, so I tried a double dose to see if that helped, and then it felt more like my head was not itching, but more like it was sweating than anything. All right, so we need 2 for this. We've taken all the ones out of here, right? Did we get? There was one on the floor. I'm pretty sure we got. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why can't I go through there? Maybe that's glass. Maybe that's just glass. Let's grab this. We will... Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can actually stack them. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll come in handy later on. Yeah, the limb tingling. That sounds pretty sucky. The question is, how do I need to get one more up here? Oh, okay. I gotcha. I will need to grab this. Drop that. You'll stay there because I can grab you from up top. I'm a genius. 20,000 total stream views. Oh, sweet. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. I'm glad I picked this game. Like I say, I've been wanting to go back and finish it because I like the eerie atmosphere. I don't even really... What's funny is I love space and I love the idea of going to space and all of that. Like, I love that. But at the same time, I don't really big into sci-fi necessarily. But, like, even, you know, like fantasy or anime or whatever. Or even necessarily games. I'm not against them, but I'm not, like, a big... fan. Ah, okay, so this is the optional quest, so. And now these are actually a bit tougher. I don't think I ever finished this one, actually. Alright, so that one's not powered very well. What is the... Oh, okay, I gotta remember what the deal is with this one. There's something to do with... these things detecting. Because you can't walk on this, and when it detects you, it turns off the power automatically. Yeah, I heard about the solar eclipse that's supposed to be happening on Monday. Alright, so if I tap forward, I can make it across. I don't quite know if this is what you're supposed to do. I feel like it's probably not. It's like maybe there's. I need to check my key bindings after this. See if there's like a slow walk. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, if I crouch, if I hold control, it won't go off. Gotcha. Shall we have a polite conversation? Okay. Okay, I think you're a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm simply not convinced you're a human. I think you might be a robot. Well, I'm not. You're just definitely a robot. Well, you're an asshole. You're being rather rude. Well, so are you. You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. I disagree. Nope. No, I'm not a drone. I'm saying, nope, that's not what I'm typing. I'm not a robot. I'm typing that you're an asshole. I'm controlled by my programming. Now you're getting it. I have no free will. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. You're a butthole. Yeah, probably, I'm sure we'll watch it at work. There we go. I suggest we want to escape. Oh, because I've been trying to hit escape and nothing was happening. Help, I can't escape. I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out. I am a machine. I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. Goodbye, prick. What a jerk. Getting lectured by a damn old-ass computer. That's what I don't need right now.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Yeah, so this is a new mechanic where, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when it has this, that means it has to be this like door or whatever device or mechanism has to have power to it, but you can't actually place the power in it. It's powered by something else. That in this case. In this case, I think it means like sometimes powering stuff can close the doors, as you saw there. I'm taking this with me. Oh no, it took it away.
Have you heard of the Turing Test?
Whoa, hey.
Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you passed the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Again, a little foreboding at the end. Not necessary, Tom. Not necessary. Alright, okay, we have two separate rooms here. So that is powered closed. Takes the bridge away, but opens this door. Let's see what's over here. He is the model of a modern robot general. See, I'm gonna guess. Yep. I'm also gonna guess I can't jump that. Nope. Just far enough. Whoever made this knew I couldn't jump that far. Alright, let's take this with us because we're probably gonna need it. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we cannot... So we can't take the box with us that way. But we can, if we do this. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands to make all this crap. Weren't they supposed to be sciencing and shit? not making fun little puzzles. That or they desperately feared for their lives from a computer, and they thought, well, we'll make all these rooms that a computer couldn't solve, and we'll hide away from it. That's my guess. All right, let's grab this. And let's grab this or kick it down the street, apparently. Yeah, I've heard of the I'm a model of a modern general something. I don't know how it goes. I just heard the spoof.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
That's an interesting take on that. Like, you're not actually speaking Chinese in that case, obviously, but it makes it look like you know Chinese because it's telling you how to respond to certain things. So it's not understanding, it's just saying, oh, they're expecting this response. Whether it's gobbledygook to me or otherwise is meaningless, but to them it actually means something. So this is a new mechanic. Basically, you have until the little E-hourglass depletes to get through the door. I don't think I can grab this one. Oh. Oh, that one was longer. Gotcha. I know, she's ridiculously adorable right now. She's hamming it up.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Oh, you threw him a loop for that one. That was actually a good question. Run, run, run. There we go. Yes, you can sprint in this game. That's what I was trying to teach you there.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Oh, snap. You fucking threatening me, robot? I don't think I like that too much. I don't think I like your tone, Tom. Getting a little snooty with me. I'm the human. I'm the master here. I'm sure those walking through those beams of energy has no long-standing effects. Okay, that closes that. Was there anywhere to even put... Okay. There we go. So that opened that, but that one is now closed. Okay. Okay, so this is back to where we came through. Okay, cool. Wait. Oh, this is where I came in. Damn it. I was gonna say, that seemed a little... So now we go through this... Okay. I was gonna say, that seemed a little bit easy. But still fairly easy. Again, new mechanics.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
WC. Notice, I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? That's a fairly good question. Or a better question for the creepy IT guy. Captain Daniel McLean. Oh, can't go in there. Do not touch. This is the 5th time. So we can't get into his room. He's got a picture of his dirty kids in there. All right. Dr. Sarah Brooke. Nerd. Look at reading this crap. What a loser. Got a rosary. I think that's a rosary. Whoa, 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 easy. Easy game. Her dorky beakers. There's some, like, there's text and stuff in here we can read. We will read the text because I want to see what it's about. Just some random books. Really Zone? I don't know what that's for. Riluzole. I said zone, I think. See the accompanying prescribing information. Because you can find out about these people, like, from seeing this. Like, it's basically snooping through their room. Oh, that's her. Exobiologist. As opposed to endobiologist. Oh, we can't get on our computer. Dear Tom, I know that you're always watching. Wait, what? Knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser-known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interest lay in those two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as one-line equation, which I'm not going to read because I don't understand it. I'm no mathematician. However, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with each other during the process. I'm sure this sounds strange to you, or at the very least tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest, that nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I'm not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which we can be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course, no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanisms of determinism, creatures that believe that they have free will. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling ideal, I think, behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Oops. Sup, Bim? I'm just gonna say Bim. It's a sandwich and German rule parts. Sandwich actually sounds pretty good right now. Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Alright, I think that's the only really important thing probably in here. Alright, we'll go check another one. I like reading the stories and like trying to figure out what the hell exactly is going on. Messy little bunk. Shame on you. Oh, his kids. Oof, no thanks. A bat for self-defense, perhaps? Probably not a lot of places to play baseball in here, I don't imagine. You don't have to leave your diary out for me to read? Canada A. Hockey stick. Oh, yeah. Getting hammered. Your computer sucks. He's in here playing Skyrim when he should be doing science. Alright, this is where we came in. Dr. Sochi, you? This person was also on Really Zol. Maybe some other stuff too. Motion sickness. Why you need motion sickness? You're underground. Well, I mean, I guess we could shake and stuff. Fair enough. This is to him from Chris McLean. So what is it you found then? We found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's the implication? What can it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So you found something that could make humans immortal. Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, brain damage, cardiac arrest, etc., but it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Nice. Oh, did she move? Candy, you're supposed to just sleep all the time. People are going to leave now. All right, let me switch it off so you don't get just the empty bed, the lonely bed. All right, you got anything else? I forgot about that whole biological thing that they had found. I got another note. He's got two of these. He's got one for every email chain. Hi, Matt. This is to Matthew from this doctor person. We've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow something. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the STEM image, or the STEM image. It was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. It might be worth looking at if it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at some things. Produces pili in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level of Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath Theramolecular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. We've attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radio something. What do you think? We have now run the irradiation experiments and can confirm that it does indeed seem to confer... Oh, hey, thanks for the host, Peyton. See, that does work. The hosting thing does work. Hi, Matthew. We have now run the irradiation experiments and can confirm does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring. See attached. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how it could repair DNA. Can you consider that another organism may be in a symbiotic relationship, perhaps a virus? We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to E. radiophilus to see if there was a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus which we have named unknown Europa virus. GL electrophoresis image attached. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. It is a virus unlike any we have ever seen. Maybe we found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We're going on to human testing. We are going to use our cells as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate the process. All right, maybe don't test it on everybody. Oh, what a goober. And he took her wedding ring.